Hi everyone and welcome to Joining Hands. Today we are going to be talking to Maria about shamanic healing. It is my first Instagram live video, so if I do goof up, please do be kind. And I'm so glad that all of you are managing to join in and more followers are coming through. Let me add Maria too. Hi Ankita.
Hello.
Hi Maria.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I am now. Yeah, I was a little lagging in the start, but I can hear you fine now. Yes, thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us from all the way from Denmark. I'm so glad to have
Yeah.
you with us on Joining Hands. It's fantastic. So today we are talking about shamanic healing, and it's actually a subject that people do have interest in, opinions on. Can you enlighten us a little with what exactly is shamanic healing?
I can try to enlighten you on what I think shamanic healing is. But sure, the way we work with shamanic healing is that it is when a person comes with some problem, we think of it as either there is too much of something or too little. So it's shamanic work is, of course, energy medicine. And
Okay.
the way we work is with the spirits, and we ask for guidance and for healing to either
Okay.
uh, give more power, more life force, more energy to this person who is struggling, or either
Okay.
release the blocked energy or what is that there's too much of.
Okay. So let's say a community or an individual needs shamanic healing. And let's say I need shamanic healing and I come to you. What is it that I should expect in that session? How do you plan and take things forward? How does that go about it?
Yeah, normally when I have clients approaching me, they will come here and we will, of course, I will hear what is the symptoms, what are going on for you, why are you asking for help? And when I know that you could either have physical pain or more mental pain, and we will come into some sort of agreement about, okay, this is the problem we want to work with, and I would make the room. I have already made the room ready for you when you come, of course, but you will lie down, and I will work doing a calling in of the spirits, and I will ask my spirit allies and my spirit guides to help you and to help me. I will only be the hollow bone, of course. I am just the tool for the spirits, and they will help me work with my rattles and my drums to sort of diagnose what is going on with you. Do you have like an energy blockage somewhere in your body, or are you suffering from power loss, or maybe even soul loss, which is often something that I see a lot of in modern people today. Um, then we could maybe use the rattles, or I would use the rattles to work on you. I will be in alternate state of consciousness, going into that between the worlds state, and try to see what is actually going on with you. But always in deep relation to my spirit allies.
Okay.
And
Are you
afterwards,
also
when I think,
able? No,
yeah, no,
please go
I would
ahead.
just say that. Sorry. That's a long way to India from here. Yeah,
Maybe there's a lag.
yeah, but no, yeah, that's okay. But when I have finished doing the diagnostics, I will do a journey, a spirit journey, a drum journey to my spirit allies to ask for healing for you on the specific problem that I think I have seen in you. And I will ask for their guidance and their healing, and they will work on you in the spirit world. And then I will journey back when the journey is done, and I will tell you well, my healing teacher said this and this and that and though, and you have to do this and that. And often they also do a lot of healing work in the spirit world on the journey with your body.
Okay, that's wonderful. Do you also help children, let's say, who suffer from ADHD or other adults who have, say, anxiety or depression problems? Do you think shamanic healing helps with that too? And how?
I often, yeah, I often think that when all other things have failed, shamanic healing can be a good place to start. And I do have clients in my practice that that come with PTSD and anxiety and mental depression or things like that. And the experience they have when they meet their power animal or being sort of reconnected with a power animal or a lost soul part, it can mean the world to them. I have seen amazing things happen just doing this energy mumbo jumbo, one would say.
Okay, that's wonderful. How did you get into shamanic healing? Like, how was your journey? How did you get into shamanic healing?
Yeah, I have been working with shamanism for nearly 20 years now, and I was very young, and I was into a lot of, in Denmark, we have the Vikings. You probably, maybe you know or have heard of it, and there's a whole community who believe in the old Nordic gods and that whole belief system around that. And that was my way into shamanism, because in Denmark and in the Scandinavian region, there is some old Viking tales about this strong woman sorceress, and I was very attracted to this sort of archetype, and I wanted to learn more about my own heritage and the spirit, the power that lies in what we have in our own heritage, not so much what can we look out in different cultures to find. I wanted to go back into my own history. So that was sort of my way into it.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So when someone does come to you, what do you do? Do you put them into like a hypnotherapy, or what is the process? What do you make them lie down? Do you make them go back into their subconscious mind? How does it work, like exactly, to tell someone what someone can expect when they come and want to receive shamanic healing from you?
Yeah. They are not supposed to do anything, actually. It's very easy to be a client in my business. No, they come here and they lie down, and I do all the work. All they actually have to do is just lie down and stay open and receive whatever I bring back to them. Sometimes I bring back a power animal. Sometimes I bring back a lost soul part from their childhood or early youth, and I will do all the work. I will do the rattling, I will do the drumming, I will do the crazy dancing, and they will actually just lie there and receive whatever work I bring to the table. And that could be energy work with the rattles, with the drums, with the smudge, or it can be the things I bring back from the drum journey that I do when I lie down after I do the diagnostics. I will make the drum journey and ask for more healing and guidance for the client. And when I come back from the journey, I will tell them all that I have experienced, but I will not translate it. I will try to deliver it as I have seen it, because for me, it's very important that I don't do a lot of translation or interpretation of what I have seen, because actually the experience is the client's. And I can always say, oh, I have seen this and that animal, and to me that is so and so and so on. But I do not work that way. For me, it's very important that it is the client's experience. Okay, she saw a swan. Okay, for me, swan is whatever swan may be for you.
Okay. So there's no interpretation. You translate everything to them completely.
Yes, of course, I can help them afterwards. Yeah, I will help them afterwards if they don't understand a thing of what I've has seen. But often when it's healing journeys, the spirits, they will do a lot of healing in the spirit world. Often because my healing teacher who does most of my healing when I work with clients, she's come from the Arctic region, and she will work a lot on the body up on the ice because it's very cold where she lives. So I often just bring her the body of the client in the spirit world. It's very easy for me, actually. I just have to deliver. And she will often do some transformational work, which often include being cut open, being burned, being torn into pieces, and then put back together in a fairly new shape, maybe. But often that is the transformation of getting rid of all that old stuff that is heavying us down. So that is sort of what they often do. Of course, it's not always, but it is often what I have experienced. Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. Is there a place where shamans get their certificates? Is there an institute? How do I understand that someone is a genuine and authentic shaman in today's times?
Yeah, you hit the nail right there. It's very difficult. I have been taught under the Foundation for Scandinavian Center for Shamanic Studies, which is in the start an outline from Michael Hanna's Foundation for Shamanic Studies. But the Scandinavian Center is today a more individual group. And we don't work with certificates, and we don't work with real educations, because it is our opinion that it is the spirits who give the real education. But that, of course, leaves out a big problem for a client who is not well walked in the shamanic world. Where do I look to get some guidance and not be fooled, or maybe be misguided by someone with lesser experience? And that is a problem. But there is also a big money machine in the Western world making education and making certificates you can, I was about to say wipe your ass with, but I didn't. But it's the way I guide my clients and the people I teach on my courses is to ask for second opinions and ask for testimonials from people who have seen these people. The shamanic environment and community in Denmark isn't very big, so sort of most people know fairly the one who are on the scene, so we can somewhat guide people.
Okay. How does one understand the results, the outcome of it after a certain number of sessions that they have of shamanic healing? How does one understand about how the change is coming through? What more do they need to tap into? If this kind of healing process is helping them, or what else do they need to do next? How does one understand the results aspect of it?
I often advise people to do a lot of integrational work afterwards the healing. If they have received a lost soul part, or if they have received a new power animal, I advise them to go into co-work with these new either parts or power animals to get a more complete integration of these things that they have been given to their new lives. Of course, I always start with asking people, how would life be if you were healed? How would life feel if this problem no longer existed. So it is often somewhat easy for people to know if things are working out for them, because we have already sort of set a goal beforehand. And not always, and sometimes life isn't as we expect it to be, but we try to sort of keep on having focus on the goal. Okay, success feels like this, so what do we have to do to work more towards this part? But that could include making drum journeys themselves when they get back home, if they are able to make drum journeys to this new power animal, or to this new soul part. How can I make you stay? How do you want to be with me? What work do I need to do to get you to stay and complete me?
Okay. Okay. So setting a goal is half the work done.
Not all shamanic teachers would say like that, but I think that's sort of my personal opinion about reaching a goal. It's very important to state it at the start.
Okay.
And it helps
That's
people.
wonderful.
I think
Is there
it really
some...
helps people.
Okay. Okay. Is there any new age lifestyle issues that you see that needs a lot of healing? Is it soul ties and separations? Is it any other lifestyle issue that you see that people are facing in today's times, which needs and can utilize shamanic healing, the help of shamanic healing?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it is the new age lifestyles, but I see a big problem in the overall lifestyle of modern society. We have this tendency to struggle a lot, to receive a lot of material goals, to get the house, to get the husband, wife, the kids in the right school, and so on. And
Yes.
Often we sort of lack the deeper understanding or the deeper feeling of belonging to maybe the earth, ourself, or a history. And people often tend to get frustrated and sad and not fulfilled, even if they get the house, the car, and the husband, wife, whatever. And then they turn into what is offered to them in the magazines or the whatever, where they seek their advice. And I think all advice is not for all people. You have to find the right way for you to walk, and shamanic healing can help. I usually say that shamanism is sort of like the last step for people who have been searching for the right answer for a lot of different places. They often end up on my shamanic courses saying, oh my God, I have done this for ages. I just didn't know that it was shamanism. Because it's sort of a native way to work, one would say, because it's not a lot of ritual. It can be for some traditions. There's a lot of rituals. There's a lot of you have to do this and that and systems, and remember to walk whatever, turn around 3 times and light a white candle. I don't work in that way. I work a lot in the way of what works for you. How do you feel connected with the earth? How do you feel connected with your spirits? How do you thrive in your everyday life, and what is possible when you also have kids and homework and dishes and food to be prepared? You have to make it compatible with real life.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Maria, for telling us so much about shamanic healing. It's been wonderful. And I really hope all those who were live with us enjoyed. If you have any questions, any feedback, please feel free to write and comment to us. And thank you once again, Maria. We will stay in touch. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for
See
inviting
you.
me.
Bye. You must.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Bye.